Helps when the mic is turned on. Hello and welcome to Teamster Thursday. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Danny, one of Team 17's community managers, and this is the final live stream before the launch of Worms W.M.D. So of course we're going to be playing it on the stream today. Let's see who is in the chat already. We've already got Noob Stromo, we've got Vermicast, we've got Mao2002, we've got Max Dark, we've got a name I cannot pronounce, K3, is that Kithmash? I think I might be mispronouncing that, but thank you so much for joining us already, guys. What I think we're going to be doing on today's stream is actually looking at something I don't think we've gone into in too much detail so far, which is the single-player content of Worms WMD. So we're going to look at some of the training missions, some of the campaign missions, and some of the bonus missions as well. So let's get straight into it. Hey, Mr. Jackson12, how you doing? Let me know what you guys have been up to. Let me know how you're doing, and I will keep an eye on the chat as we go. But for now, we're going to hopefully get into the game. So I'm going to switch over to the nice view of the Worms WMD menu. And be sure to let me know how the stream is going. Let me know if it's too loud, or if I'm being too loud, which is a definite possibility. So, I think we'll start with a campaign mission, so I can kind of warm myself up a little bit. Let's go to one of the earlier ones. Let's go to Building for Protection. So you might notice that there's, as well as the main objective, there's some kind of sub-objectives. So for instance, on this one we've got finish the mission without using a bazooka, defeat an enemy worm with a mounted gun, and defeat the last worm with an airstrike. So I'm actually going to attempt to get those done. But like I said, guys, let me know in the chat if the stream is going well. Let me know what you've been up to, and if you're excited to be playing Worms WMD next week when it launches. That's right, August 23rd, which is next Tuesday. Right, so I've actually named my team after some of the people in the Nottingham office, but this is a small team. But we got Justin, we got Katie, and I'm not sure what worm I'm using. And my team name is Danny's Darlings. Max Dark, what is the exact time in hour of the release for Worms WMD? So I think it will be releasing at midnight on Xbox, and probably the same on PlayStation, and then Steam will be about 6 PM. Right. That'll finish off. Oh, I got Justin a little bit there. Sorry, Justin.
First blood.
So Vermicast has been playing Netrunner and Worms Armageddon. It's quite apt, considering we kind of like to think of this game as the kind of the spiritual successor to Worms Armageddon. So I'm going to go up here. Because I've used one shot of my shotgun already, I can't use a sniper rifle turret. I'm going to go for an ambitious shot. I'm going to try and get Gymnastics, who is over the far end of the map. Gonna aim it up.
Come on, let's go.
Ah, too high. So, oh, and then I just fell. Bounced off the wall. Hey, I Beckley.
It's hard, Judy.
Hey, Martin 1995. No, we haven't got a Forts mode at the moment, but the way that we're approaching Worms WMD is after it launches, we're going to be... well, I mean, we've already been paying attention to community feedback. We've been listening it all down, and after it launches, we're going to keep, you know, kind of combing through all the forums and seeing what people think of it. And then we're going to be updating the game with new features, fixes for any issues that might arise, and just working the community feedback into the game. Right. So that was Harley I was controlling before. He probably wouldn't be too happy
Hi there.
with the performance I had using him. Right. This should hopefully set off a nice chain reaction. So, bye-bye gymnastics. Yep, that hit the mine. Nice. And gymnastics was almost in the drink then. Noob Stromer, can you play one of the challenges or bonus missions? Of course I can. We will do that after this. What's going on down here? So we've got building next to Bagel. Vermicast says better than how Harley's been performing on the stream, to be fair. Ooh, if Harley knew that you were saying that. Now Harley, he's a proud man, and he is he's a bit defensive over his Worms playing, because he would like to think that he's quite good. And to be fair, he came second in the last stream that I played with him. So he, you know, Harley's pretty good. Harley's pretty good. He's also my boss, so I have to be pretty careful when talking about him. Snowcone Guy, can you set the resolution of the game to 1440p? I don't know off the top of my head. If you bear with me, after I finish this mission, I'll go into the settings menu, talk you through that, and then we will go into one of the bonus missions or challenge missions, like Noob Stromo requested. Just make sure you remind me, just in case I forget. Can we see the achievement list? I don't actually have the achievement list, although I suppose I can maybe get it up on Steam. We will see. So you might have noticed Moobot in the chat. Moobot says, become a Teamster, hit that follow button. We would certainly appreciate it if you would choose to follow us. We do this stream each and every week from 6:30 till 7:30 PM UK time. And it's just a good chance for us to hang out with you guys. Get your opinions on the games if you're not normally in the forums. And also, from next week onwards, we will be doing streams of WMD with the community. So, any of you guys that choose to pick up Worms WMD, you can add me as a friend on Steam. I'm Danny_Team17. So you can add me, and we'll be doing multiplayer matches. What can I do? Oh, do you know, I completely forgot that I was going to be doing the sub-objectives, but I can get this one, which is just to finish off the last worm with an airstrike. Bart Ender, if you get that. It's just bit in the dust with an airstrike. So that should give me the final achievement unlocked. I don't know if that appears on the stream or not. I just got one.
You just signed your own death warrant, Private.
Cheeky. Streaming Xbox matches too. Yeah, do you know what I think? What we will do, and I'll make sure to talk to Jono, our other community manager, who often does the streams. What we can maybe do is set up, like, you know, this week we'll do an Xbox, Xbox multiplayer match, and then next time we'll do a PC multiplayer match. So we'll make sure that you can all kind of have a go at playing with us. Apparently I did actually get all of the sub goals. I'm pretty happy with that, because I kind of wasn't paying attention that much, but I think I knew in the back of my mind what I was doing. Right, now I just remembered you guys wanted to look at the resolutions. So, apologies for the rest of you who aren't too interested, but, right, I'm going to just scroll through them, so hopefully you can see what is available. So I think we were looking out for 1440p. I think I might have seen that. So 1360, 1600 by 1024. So we're getting pretty high up there. 1920, 1080, 1440 p. But I don't think we can go up to 2050, 560. So these are the options that you have got in terms of resolutions. Hopefully that has helped you. Leo says, any Worms games on Nintendo soon? We don't have any kind of plans to announce at the moment, but if that changes, of course we will let you know. Right, so I'm going to go back into single player. Let's do a challenge mission. So you might have noticed in that last mission I just did, little maps on the screen. And if you collect those bonus maps, you unlock the challenge missions, and each of those will have kind of a boss worm, so to speak, and they can be a little bit tough, but we're going to try one now. Jetpack to work. Defeat Flaming.
Let's go.
So where am I? Okay, I'm playing as Harley again. I'm on this little island, and Flaming is over there. What have I got at my disposal?
Oh.
Okay, I have a jetpack. How am I going to do this? See, I haven't actually played this one before. I'm just wondering whether I can maybe set... Okay, that's my goal.
I'm out of here.
I'm going to see if perhaps this setting off this mine will fling him into the water.
First blood. A frog in a well.
Do you unlock items by beating challenges? No, you don't unlock items, but what you do is you increase your rank, and there are skins of weapons. So there's the golden bazooka, and I think there's a silver grenade, which you can only use if you're of a certain rank. Right. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Oh no. Okay, this is a very bad place to be. I might have messed that up slightly. Leah, who made the music? Oh, and Martin just gave you the answer. Yep. Oliver Wood is our resident audio engineer and composer, sound designer, wizard, everything. Ollie is awesome. He did the Escapist soundtrack as well, which is absolutely awesome. So you might have just seen, I kind of failed. And what I'm actually going to do is go on to one of the bonus missions next. So the bonus missions are missions that come with the pre-order pack, which is currently still on. So if you pick up Worms W.M.D at the moment, you get basically a whole load of extras from different games. So for instance, I will try this one. This is an Unturned map. So some of you might be familiar with Unturned. It is a free-to-play game on PC. Very cool, kind of zombies, zombie survival game. You can see, yeah, they're called normal zombie, and they've got those awesome masks on. Snowcone, can you set level borders? You can in the map editor, which will be coming with the PC version. You can set borders on there. Right, I think I'm going to go for a shotgun blast. So this should hopefully knock him into the water. No, oh my lord, I just missed. It's because of his big head, like the big hat, threw me off. I'm gonna get far away from that.
I'm on it.
So I haven't got the PNG image importer set up at the moment on this PC, but it will be there for launch. and basically you'll be able to take your own images and import them as maps using a tool that will come with the game on Steam, and then you'll be able to share them and play other people's maps, and it's pretty cool.
You'll regret that.
So hopefully we will be able to demonstrate that on the launch day live stream.
Hey.
Let me know if you have any other questions about the game, or just any opinions. We really want to know what you guys think of the game. Ooh, cut that a bit fine. I wonder. That's probably not going to reach, so I might have to go to here just to get over that quickly. Jump over normal zombie 2. Let's see what's in here. Another jetpack. That'll do. And then I'm going to see if I can... I mean, this is ambitious. But I'm going to see if I can flame punch normal zombie 2 into that gap over there. It's probably not going to happen. No, that was too far. Now I'm going to retreat inside the hot dog cart to hide away, which is one of the new features of Worms W.M.D. You can hide inside buildings. So if I was playing online with someone else, I can see inside the building, but they can't see what my worm's doing in there. They might not even know I have a worm in there.
Coward.
Will other players online automatically download custom PNG imported maps from the host, or do they need to manually download them? I believe they have to manually download them, but I will check and find out. Snowcone, I know you're in the forums, so feel free to ask that in there, and I will get back to you with an answer with that. And you might have just heard me mention to Snowcone there that there are the Worms W.M.D forums, and you're welcome to come, even if you're a console player. If you go into the Steam forums, ask any questions, chat to us, let us know what you think, because I'm in there every day, and I would love to hear your opinions. So let's finish off. Zoom in a bit so I can make sure that I'm not going to somehow embarrass myself with this. I think that's a pretty good shot. So that's normal zombie 2 dead. Xylent, this might already be answered, but is there going to be full controller support via Steam? I am playing on Steam at the moment with a controller. So there is, I believe, Xbox One, Xbox 360 and Steam controller support. Other controllers will probably work, but we can't guarantee them because we can't test every single controller out there. So we normally like to say, you know, those are the only 3 that we actually have supported, but hopefully the others will work. Ollie, big man, thank you for joining us in the stream. The Pro Rope is a craftable version of the rope. Let's see if I can craft it. And basically it behaves slightly different from the normal version of the rope. It goes slightly longer, and is, I think, kind of slightly easier to use actually, which is kind of strange. The fact that it's called the Pro version, maybe it's ironic. So I'm in the new tank, and one thing you'll notice is that the colour of the team will actually change slight details about all the vehicles. So for instance, the tank now has a blue star and a blue stripe. But what I'm going to do is take out normal zombie 3. Also, yeah, there we go. Mega Zombie 1 just got hit. Kind of scared of Mega Zombie 1. He sounds pretty crazy and pretty intimidating. Holly Creep says, take the tank. I did take the tank. And Xylent says, pre-ordering. Awesome. Like I said, we will be playing this game. Me and Jono, our other community manager, will be playing it during launch week. Well, and beyond launch week, but launch week particularly will be in, you know, in the game a lot. So feel free to add us on Steam. He is Jono _ Team 17, and I'm Danny _ Team 17. We want to be playing with you guys. What am I doing next? So one of the things I love about the tank is the fact that it can jump, which is just amazing. So the thing about the vehicle is you take reduced damage whilst you're in it, but if it does blow up whilst you're in it, then you get like a load of damage done. And also people can just hijack it, so once your turn is over, someone can literally walk, well, kind of crawl up to your tank and then just jump in, kick you out, and then shoot you with it. So it's, you know, there are benefits of having the tank, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to win or anything like that. Ollie says, can you control the rope in midair after letting go like Worms Battleground? Yeah, so what you can do is you can rope over, let go, and as you're flying through the air you can shoot another rope out to carry on swinging. PJ, Jono plays on Xbox too. Jono is an Xbox player through and through. It's quite funny because I consider myself, well, whilst I consider myself a gamer of all platforms, I've always used PlayStation. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I think I just drove into a mine and got hit. No! Okay, that wasn't too good. But yeah, so I'll be playing a lot on PlayStation 4, John will be playing a lot on Xbox One, and we'll both be playing on Steam. So what is this zombie doing? I quite like how their eyes glow. He's thinking about stuff. It's a risky move, but a hell of a shot. Okay, I'm in trouble here. I hope that won't blow up my tank. Is it going to blow up? No. Okay, I don't feel safe being in that tank. That is in too bad a condition. Leo says, I'm a Nintendo player. I also do love Nintendo. What I'm going to do is use the tank actually to move, because that should be able to jump up there. No, just not quite. Okay, I can see it. I think this is a building that I can go into. Yes! I can just get over that little ridge. There we go. Vermicast, yeah, I think we've just experienced a bug because I'm not playing on the most up-to-date build because I'm using the streaming PC, but that will not be obviously in the final build. Leah says, loved playing Worms Armageddon on N64. I think a load of people have that kind of shared memory of Worms Armageddon. It's the one a lot of people started on. Oh, Harley got hit a little bit there. Hanging on in there though. After this we'll get a training mission going, and I'll probably fail at that, but hopefully we'll be alright. See if I can do anything impressive with this rope. There we go.
Watch it.
Oh.
Careful now.
That was a little bit risky and silly. I don't know if you saw what I just did there. I swung over on my rope, dropped a grenade, but then got caught on a little bit of terrain and just couldn't get out in time. So I'm now on 2 health, which means I am a little bit in trouble. Just a little bit in trouble. What is Hyper Zombie going to do? I need to see if there's a health crate around here. I haven't seen any though.
Ah, cover.
See, he's going and hiding now.
Is that it?
PJ, is there a day 1 patch? Yes, there is a day 1 patch on consoles. Basically, day 1 patches means that we can continue working on the game after we submitted it, because we want to basically give you the best experience that you can have.
Watch it.
Who am I going to have to use that on? Okay, I'm just going to baseball bat him out of the way. And now I'm going to hide up. Oh no, I ran out of time. The Buzzcut, do you know if they're working on Steam/GOG crossplay? It is something that we're definitely looking into, and we hope that we would be able to get it in for launch, but unfortunately development is a bit of an unsure thing. Sometimes we can't always get things done in time, but it is certainly something that we are looking into, so basically stay tuned with that. I'm doing really bad on this stream. I don't know if it's... I think my game is off. So let's go into a training mission, and I'm gonna make myself feel better by doing... Actually, no. Have I got... See, these are all pro ones. Let me try Super Sheep, because I do enjoy the Super Sheep. Ollie Big Man, can you choose the direction you want to fire after letting go of the rope? I don't think so. No, it's in the direction that you were kind of moving in. Right. Yeah, let's go for a Super Sheep training mission. PJ, Xbox Steam crossplay. Unfortunately not at the moment. It's kind of a really new thing, kind of PC and consoles crossplaying. The only one that I know of is Rocket League. And I don't know how that happened, but basically if we were able to do it, we definitely would. So perhaps in time, you know, it will become a you know, a common thing, and we will certainly be interested in doing that. Because basically, we don't want to separate our audience. We want you guys to be able to, you know, play with your friends no matter what console they're on. Ooh, the concentration that this requires.
That's better.
Oh, I missed it, right.
I get stronger.
I'm trying so hard to
Come on.
to focus and make sure that I get this. I need to redeem myself after some of the other stuff on this stream today.
That's better.
I think I did alright. I think that's a silver. Yeah, I got a silver. That's alright. I think I'm gonna try another training mission. Hey Cram, welcome to the stream. Hey Hammer Fan. Thank you so much for everyone who's joined us so far. We're playing Worms W.M.D. The final stream before launch, which is on Tuesday, 23rd of August. Let me try another... I tell you, this will probably go horrendously bad. Horrendously bad, but I'm going to give a go to the sheep on a rope training mission. Snowcone, will there be any way for people who only buy the game when it comes out to get the Weapons of the Pre-order DLC, like a free update that gives everyone the full weapons library? We haven't got any plans on that at the moment. Although if you're in America, because we didn't have the pre-order, you will be able to hopefully get them at some point, but we will let you guys know. Oh, okay. This is going really bad. Oh. Okay, that was a big enough explosion. PJ, can you show the customizations options? Of course I can. I will do it once we finish this. Oh, come on. I tell you, I'm going to restart because I've been doing rubbish in this.
Yes, sir.
The buzzcut. Sorry, I should have specified. That's for the PlayStation 4 version. Although, if you buy the PlayStation 4 version in America with a boxed version, you will get the All Stars content immediately. So I was concentrating too hard on roping with the sheep, and I wasn't clear. Oh, okay, this is going well. Just swing him off there. Ooh.
Come on.
I'll be interested to see if any of you can figure out what voice pack I'm using. If any of you recognise the voices. Oh, come on, this is so frustrating. I'm already on just a bronze, I think. I know I did this once, and I was kind of really in the zone, and I managed to get a gold, but this is just embarrassing me now. It's always the way. The moment you're live streaming, the moment you've got an audience watching you, you play way worse. Oh, come on. The sheep are out to get me, I think. Swinging around here. That's about as far as that rope goes. Oh, come on! So let me know in the chat if you're, you know, the type of person who chases after the scores in the time trials and the training missions. Because I know it gets pretty competitive, especially in the Wakefield studio where they actually make the game. Wow, they get really super competitive.
Come on, let's go.
Haha, Buzzcut saying, is this blockers? Oh, come on. Why can't I do this? This is causing me so much agony. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, Harley! Don't tell Harley I did that to his worm. That was a little bit embarrassing. But yeah, let's look at the customization. Martin, we won't be doing a customization trailer, but I'm happy to show you what we've got in store. So, for instance, if you go into team first, you can obviously name all of your worm, all of your worms on your team. You can name the team itself. You can go across to the outfit. So I quite like the punk outfit, but there's a ton of different ones. Let's try. I like the Aztec one. That's pretty good. And this is the voice pack that I was using, Achievement Hunter voice pack. So yeah, Achievement Hunters are in the game. I think it was Jeff, Gavin, Michael, and Jack. So we were so grateful to those guys for being in the game, and they've done some amazing videos. So you should definitely check out their channel. Other people that have been gracious enough to be in our game are Hat Films. Yep, Hat Films. Martin Littlewood, Dan TDM, otherwise known as the Diamond Minecraft, and Yo Generic B. So you should definitely check them out. Let's go for Generic B next. Victory Dance. Yeah, we got a few different victory dances. I like the air guitar one because I am a guitarist myself. Keepy Uppy, that's pretty good. Let's go for that. You can obviously choose their tombstones. Got quite a wide range of them. I won't spoil all of them for the moment. But let's go with the obelisk. And then the fanfare. And there's tons of these. Which one shall I pick? I'm going to go for Malta because my family is from Malta. So that's... Oh, you can hear it now. Yeah, so those are the worm customizations. And then, let's just save that quickly. And if we pop over into the scheme, basically a lot of the stuff that you've been able to do before, which is you can change round time, turn time, rounds to win, retreat time, hot seat time, rope retreat, worm health, worm select, teleports, artillery mode, full damage, girder radius restriction, jetpack fuel, rope swings at indestructible lands, replays on or off, objects, all this fun stuff. If you go down to crates, whether you want certain ingredients to be really rare or common, whether you want certain weapons to drop, things like that. Then you can turn on how much ammo you want for weapons, the delay, whether you want them to be found in crates or not. Buzzcut, you can't do an infinite time term. I don't think. Let's have a look. I think 90. Yeah, 90 is the maximum for turn time. Round time, though, can be infinite. And again, all of this can be changed based on community feedback. So if there's something that you think, oh, it would be really great if it had this feature or the option to change this thing, then let us know, and we will see if we can work it into the game. Hammerfan says, oh look, Hat Films. Yep, I'm so happy that Hat Films are in the game. They actually did a really good live stream of the game the other day, so very exciting times. Snowcone Guy, flags. So flags have been replaced in this game with your profile image from Steam or PlayStation Network or Xbox Live. What other questions have we got? PJ is asking about a Clockworm Orange scheme. Sorry. Yeah, that's not in the game at the moment, but you can kind of make your own custom schemes. So, for instance, I can name this as... Well, I'll just keep it as beginner scheme, but... Oh, no, I can't. Let me quickly change that. I'll just save it as... Oh. This just doesn't want to work for me. Beginner schemer. There we go. So yeah, you can save your own schemes that you've customized fully, and that way each time you want to play, you select your customized worm team, select your customized scheme, and you can just go for it. So what should we do? How are we doing for time? We've got time for a little bit more. So I'm going to go and do another mission from the campaign. Tijuana Dance With Me. Yeah, let's go for that one, because I haven't completed that one on this profile. Ollie Big Man, it would be really great to have a landscape editor. So what you have in this game is there's two things. So you have a landscape generator, which will basically take together all these chunks of landscape and make randomly generated maps. So each time you play it will be different. And then the other thing is on the PC version, it has the PNG importer, so you can make your own maps that way. Let's use the flamethrower. Zoom out, see. So the flamethrower's got a bit of an arc to it. So you need to kind of aim it up a little bit. But that caused quite a lot of destruction there. I'm quite happy with that. Oh, Pablo. Too hard. Too spicy. Leo, will there be a physical PC game box too? No, it's just going to be boxed on Xbox One and PlayStation 4.
Till next time.
PJ, the community menu on the home screen is just basically messages from me and Jono to the community saying, top tip this, try doing this, or, maybe we're playing, we're doing a multiplayer session this weekend or something like that. So it's just going to be messages from us to you guys. Oh, that was close to hitting Katie there, I think.
A gun is as good or bad as a worm using it.
Oh, did he hit Harley? I thought he was throwing himself off there. I thought Nacho just gave up. He just lost the will to live. But he's hanging on there. Okay, so let's go up here. Zoom in so I can see what I'm doing. So I think we got some crafting materials there. Oh, and a banana bomb. Okay. So you can craft on your own turn, or you can craft during the enemy's turn. So sentry guns are like my favourite things. So I've started that crafting now. Enter sniper rifle. Ooh, that is tempting. I think that's the best option. I mean, I'll get Carlos next time, but
Hurry!
that knocks Isabella right off into the sink. I'm chuffed with that. What is the maximum map size for PNG maps in pixels? I don't know off the top of my head. I do have it somewhere at my desk, but basically it's pretty big. I think it's actually slightly bigger than the regular maps are in the game. But again, if you ask that in the forums, and I can answer there, and also I can add it to the frequently asked questions section in there. Yeah, Buzzcut, it was exactly like that. I missed the shot. I'm not worthy to live anymore. Oh, who got me there? Alejandro. He got Harley. That's a bit rough. Katie. What can Katie do?
Weapon ready.
So the sentry gun light that I just crafted is ready at the bottom. So crafting takes 1 turn. So for instance, if you craft it on the enemy's turn, it'll be ready by the time it's your turn. And the sentry gun light I absolutely love, because what you can do... Let's see if I can get a good throw on it. That was a bit rubbish. Oh, no, that was alright. So now, I mean, normally with a sentry gun you have to place it. Whereas with this, you can basically throw it right across the map. Hammer fan, I see a wanted poster. I see one too. I'll have to make sure I get that. Alejandro, my mortal enemy. I missed what was happening there. I don't think he got any of us. Oh, maybe Justin up there. Oh.
Yo, 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 everybody.
Snowco, can you switch the detail of the background? Yes, you can. I will show you that in action, actually, with the next mission that I do. So, let's... First of all, let's get that wanted poster. And then let's get this crafting crate. Boggy special sauce. Right, I should be able to craft some pretty cool stuff with this, actually. So we're playing a map with a border, so it means I can't use anything like the Concrete Donkey or Armageddon, but I can probably still fashion some cool stuff. So we didn't get anything done that turn, but we collected some good ingredients, so that's not too wasted.
Rump with a handful of banjos.
So PJ has shared their Xbox username, so feel free to share in the chat, you know, what platform you play on, and if you want people to add you as a friend, because Worms is always better when you get to know the people that you're playing with. Ollie Big Man, is there a chance the map editor will be implemented into the console versions of the game? I'm not sure at the moment. It's something that we will be looking into, so we will keep you updated.
Hi there.
Right. Let's try the Holy Mine Grenade that I crafted. Hopefully this won't destroy the turret I threw over there, but... Oh no, the magnet! Oh well, that would be kind of crazy. I don't know what's going to happen here when they've all come out. Okay, one landed very near me, and then... No. So yeah, you might have seen that if I hadn't have messed up and got it kind of absorbed into the magnet, the Holy Mine Grenade explodes and then showers the map with mines. So it's kind of a crazy weapon. Nacho! So Nacho's the wild card in all this.
You'll regret that. Just you wait.
We got Moobot in the chat again, asking you to hit that follow button. Like I said earlier on in the stream, it'd be really appreciated if you do follow us.
Let's go!
Because we do this weekly live stream, and we do love to kind of play games with you guys and chat with you, and answer any questions you have.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that was rubbish. That was absolutely rubbish.
I suppose you could try and get a job as a scarecrow.
Crumb, how many mines come from the mine bomb? The Holy Mine Grenade. I don't know. I've not actually ever counted. So, unfortunately, I can't give you that answer. But I'm gonna have to step up my game here, because I've not really been paying attention to the actual match at play at the moment. So Need to end some worms.
Yo, everybody.
That's like my favourite generic B catchphrase. I hope you heard it there. It's like, yo, yo, yo. Generic B is an absolute dude, and he's such a gentleman.
You greasy rat.
No!
You couldn't hit a bull's rump with a
I was really
handful of
trying. I was going to be
banjos.
as cheeky as possible and go right behind him and just prod him off, but I just couldn't get. Oh, that there's this little chunk of terrain that was blocking me, I think.
There's a rattlesnake at a square dance.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Wild worm Hickok. That's me.
Snowcone says, you said you will support the game with free updates after the release and add some change stuff in reaction to what the community does. How often fast can PC players expect those updates? And how long will you keep up that support? So, it all kind of depends on what the update is in terms of how long it will take to come out to you. And we will also obviously be updating kind of based on community feedback. So it takes time for people to kind of, you know, play new features or you know, give us their opinions on things like that. So I can't say that it will be kind of a regimented thing where it's like every 2 weeks it will happen or every month it will happen. It will be depending on the size of the update.
I'm your Huckleberry.
And what was the other question? How long will you keep up that support? Well, we want to keep the game kind of going. We want to keep the community, you know, impressed with the game and, you know, how we feel about it. So if you look at, for instance, The Escapist, we're still, you know, producing content for that, and that's been out over a year. So
Weapon ready.
let us actually end this once and for all. No.
Excellent weapon.
Okay, why can't I get past that bit? I appear to be on a slight edge. So from there. So the training shotgun basically is a sniper rifle, and it's awesome. That's rid of Nacho.
Hurry.
Oh, I ran out of time. No. No, I didn't. Oh, that will kill Alejandro. Might kill me as well, but we're good. Goob... Is that... Goomba Patrol. I'm getting the GOG once crossplay as possible, not pre-ordering until I see some reception. So yeah, like I said, we are looking into crossplay between GOG and Steam, but it is not as simple as kind of ticking a box or anything like that. So hopefully we'll have some news on that for you soon. I didn't even realise Enrico was up there. Hopefully he won't hit Justin, otherwise I will lose. I think I've just lost it.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, in terms of seeing some reception, I think there's a lot of people playing it on YouTube at the moment, so you can see, kind of get a grasp for what they think as well. What if Worms was in Super Smash Brothers? That would be very interesting. I'd love to see how the moveset would work. Like whether you would be able to throw grenades and things like that. So I think I had a request about changing the background. So yeah, you can change the background water and particles to, for instance, if I do, I'll keep that as that, and then just so you can see how it changes the style of the visuals. So let's go to single player. Sertron, are you coming to Eurogamer? We haven't announced anything about Eurogamer yet, but we will let you know if we do end up going to Eurogamer. So this is what it's like if you turn it to a simple background. So it's kind of like the old school Worms experience, which can make it easier for some people to, you know, to see and be able to play the game a little bit better. Right. Let's see what I can do here. Oh, holy hand grenade.
Cover.
Okay, those three on the left are just begging to be destroyed immediately. I love the pub as well, the sheep and the worm. Let's go bazooka shot.
Dodge this.
Yes. There's just something about a chain reaction which is awesome. Goomba Patrol, there won't be a dimension limit for imported PNGs, will there? There is a limit, but it's pretty big. Pretty big. Like I said, I will post that in the FAQ section on the Steam forums, the dimensions. And we will be getting a web page up as well, so you can learn about it. Pretty happy with that. So that's 3 worms down in one shot. Give me a patrol and props and background option. Thanks. No problem. I'm glad that you guys are happy with that.
Boring.
Justin's on his phone. That's why you get shot, Justin. You're not paying attention.
You'll regret that.
Some people, eh? Right.
Humble starts for this humble hermit.
Has to be the holy hand grenade.
Catch.
I love that scream as well. It's awesome.
That's your pocket money.
Oof. Is that all of them? No. Who's left at the top? Knitter. My mortal enemy. Knitter's left.
Is it my turn now?
Matt Eagle, you don't visit Gamescom this year. Yeah, Team 17 are actually at Gamescom. I'm manning the Nottingham office because unfortunately we couldn't all go. Someone's got to keep things running here, so I'm here. But Jono's out there at the moment, and he is in the Xbox section playing Worms W.M.D with a bunch of people out there. So if you happen to be there, you know, maybe you're just watching this in your hotel room or something, then make sure you go along and say hello to Jono.
Cover.
Gamescom is awesome though.
What's up?
Right. Bazooka shot. I was going to say, I was going to try a grenade, but I think I will fail. And I've done enough failing on this stream today, so... should hopefully be the end of Knitter.
You're beating up an old lady.
Yeah, Knitter. I almost missed Knitter now. But yeah, so that was the first mission. I'm glad I did alright. Oh, and you can hear the Maltese national anthem. PJ, most of our office is gone too. Oh, Konami. Oh, awesome. Hopefully, Konami EU is having fun over in Gamescom. So, defeat all the enemy worms, keep all your worms alive, finish the mission with all your worms inside the building. That's the one I failed. And kill 3 or more enemy worms in a single turn. Other than that, that was alright. I think we have time for one more mission. One more mission. That Gamer 05. Will more weapons be added into the game? I think we probably will be adding more weapons to the game. More news will follow on that. I can't necessarily say anything at the moment. I'm just going to switch back to the normal graphics options that are literally called normal. So one thing to point out is if you do pre-order the game, obviously, like I said, you get the All-Stars pack, which has kind of skins, weapons, vehicles, all this fun stuff. If you're playing online, then anyone that you play with will get access to those as well. So you don't get any kind of actual advantage in terms of gameplay. And likewise, if you didn't pre-order and you don't have access to the All-Stars pack, if you play against someone who did, then you will, for that match, have access to those weapons or mounted turrets or anything like that. We wanted to make sure that it was still fair on players. Right, let's go to another... What should we do? Let's do a bonus mission. Actually, no, I don't want to spoil those. So let's go for something like Chopper Suey. Is there an unholy hand grenade? There isn't at the moment, but I quite like that as an idea. I'd be curious to see how, like, what do you think an unholy hand grenade should be?
It's magic.
Alright, so I'm in one of the new helicopters. I think I should be able to get quite a few of these worms. So let's just get the camera in the right place. Let's go for it. Hopefully fly over, get a few of those barrels, and then come over to a safe stop when I land on the health. So that's the thing, right? So the second your turn time runs out, if you're in the helicopter, you will just start descending. So you've got to make sure you're over land, because I've had it a couple of times where I'm flying. I go slightly off the map, and then I just kind of slowly fall into the ocean. It's a little bit embarrassing. So that unholy hand grenade is a grenade that creates a black hole. Wow. That is awesome. I like that idea a lot. So, amazing is just down to, holy cow, one single worm with one single health, as far as I can see. I thought they were floating them, but there's a tiny bit of terrain that's somehow left in the map. Not a bad shot. PJ Turney says a grenade that launches sentry guns. Wow. That would be super powerful though. There's something just really devious about sentry guns. I love using it in the office because you can basically kind of pin people down. And here's a top tip for you. A top tip, right? So the great thing about buildings, like I said before, is you can't see in them before you go into them. So I love just putting a sentry gun in a building which completely hides to the other players that it's there. And they kind of wander in there and then basically get shot right out of there. Sershan says, is PlayStation 4 touchpad supported? So the touchpad, I don't believe actually does anything on the PlayStation 4 version, but there's a couple of other kind of cool things that we talked about on the stream before when we were playing a PlayStation version, which is let's see if I can... Oh, that was rubbish. That was not enough power. So, for instance, one of the things that is cool about the PlayStation 4 version is the light bar on the DualShock will change between the colours of the team. And also, there's the little speakers in there like they had on the Wiimotes. And when a worm is in a vehicle, you kind of hear their voice coming through the little speaker. It's a really nice touch.
Dodge this.
Moobot is once again in the chat asking you politely to follow us. We would very much appreciate that. PJ, Xbox Rumble triggers. I don't know. I'll have to confirm that for you. I will try and get an answer for you on that by next week's stream if you join us again. Let's finish off. Can't remember what their name was. Holy cow. Tell you what, I'm going to not do it in a helicopter. I'm going to get out. Go punch him to death. And then get out of there before the kill himself. Cram is a PlayStation 4 controller supported in the PlayStation 4 version, in the PC version too. So I haven't tested it. Like I said earlier on in the stream, the only ones that we say that we officially support are the Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Steam controller. So other controllers will likely work, but we can't guarantee it because we can't kind of test every single variety of controllers. So I actually won that one. Pretty happy with that. Maltese fanfare going again. And I also got the sub goal of lose 0 health. So what I quite like is the fact that the sub goals will kind of go between different playthroughs, so you don't have to get them all at once. If there's one that you've missed, you can go back and redo that level and just get that one, which is quite nice for completionists like me, and for people who aren't necessarily that good like myself. So I will end this week's stream on a high note of me actually winning, because there's been a few failures this week. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a fun stream this evening for myself. Hopefully you've enjoyed it too. If you've got any questions, you can tweet us. So it's Team17 on Twitter, or you can come to the Steam forums. So we've got the W.M.D forums, and I'm in there each and every day. And you can follow us on Twitch. We do this stream every week, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. UK time. And we really enjoy it. So who has been in the chat today? We've had Kram, we've had Dat Gamer, we've had Leo, we've had Goomba Patrol, we've had Searchone, we've had Vinny Maxter, we've had The Buzzcut, we've had... The chat has gone too fast now. We've had Snowcone Guy, of course. We have had... PJ, of course. We've also had Moobot, of course, in the chat. Hammer Fan, Mao... Vermicast was in there. Loads of returning Teamsters. So I'm extremely grateful to see you guys return each and every week. What I will do is now leave you with a trailer for another game that we've recently released called Overcooked. Hopefully you've heard of it. But basically it is an awesome cooking game. Multiplayer cooking game. And things get a little bit crazy, and hopefully you'll see that in the trailer. But like I said, thank you for watching, and we will see you next week.
Rated E for everyone.